Urban Ranger here in my Batman voice. Anyway, I'm on my way to the sticks. And, thought I'd give you guys a glimpse of what I'm facing. Fog. I don't know what it's going to be like out there in the park, but I'm hoping it's going to be foggy. Urban Ranger here. Back out in the sticks. As you can see, it's really foggy here. Showed some footage coming in. I mean, it was thick. But in any event, as the sun comes up, it is thinning out, which is awesome. This is me, of course, out on a hike. This weekend, I'm planning I'm planning a bit of an expedition through hike of a park. Maybe 10 miles. Should be done by its completion. I'll stop, set up camp, and eat. You know the routine, and hike out. So that will be awesome. I'll try to get my humble video equipment. I'll try to use that between that and my phone. Put together some pretty decent footage. I was in communication with a relative of mine, inspiration for my name actually, as he was in the military. He served years and years and years ago, and I was just a young ranger, and he asked me about the name Urban Ranger, and I told him what it meant to me, but he commented on the fact that when he thinks of urban, he thinks of, the city, downtown, the city life. Well, that's a valid concern, but it's not what this channel is about, per se. I will be doing some survival stuff in the city, in more rural urban areas, and filming it when I get a mounted camera, because some of the things I'm doing will be an annoyance at best, at worst illegal. So I don't want to do anything illegal necessarily to harm anyone, but I don't mind inciting a few minor infractions just to prove a survival technique will work for the greater audience, for people who can benefit from it. In any event, so that's what he was telling me about the urban thing. Now, secondly, unless you live on a farm or out in the wilderness, we all live in urban areas. So Urban Ranger is here to stay. Other than that, I look forward to doing some more demos for you guys. Can't say it enough, but if you can learn something from them, by all means. And I will try to make it as I don't want to use the word education. I'll try to make it as a presentation, I guess, as possible. But these are demonstrations. Hoping to catch some more deer on film. Really gotta get a GoPro. I've been saying it. squirrels. Took a spill here, so I'm going to stop filming. There's another squirrel. I have made a Poncho Lean I have constructed. I'll show you my camp area momentarily. It's actually a mess. I'm about to enjoy some nice hot ramen soup and tea, but this is my setup. I've made a makeshift windscreen with some heavy duty foil that's almost boiling, so I have to be careful. But I did want to show off my shelter. Well, like I said, this is a modest attempt, a first attempt. Anyone can do it. You know, I'm no one special. Well, I am actually, but in any event, here's my camp. Just a regular $9 poncho. It's actually pretty good in there. Believe it or not, I haven't set it up. Even though it's windy out here, as you can see, it's giving me great wind protection. I set it up against the wind, and so the wind is coming in at my back, and it's pretty good. Made it, you know, took me a few to make it, but I did make it. I'm proud of it, and I'm going to enjoy lunch, and we'll see how that goes. Let's check it out from the other side here. Water's not quite boiling yet, but this is my setup. Now, I'm not spending the night out here or anything, but I could if I wanted to. I have a Mylar reflective blanket in here that I could use to cover up with to keep some heat in. But this is what I've done. That's my trekking pole as a balancer. As you can see, it is pretty windy out here. The wind has just shifted from northwest to the direction. But in any event, I'm going to go back in. My water's boiling. It looks like it's tea time. I'm still out at my campsite with my lean-to and making some soup, ramen noodle miso soup, and ramen is cooking. I've got this stove. I'm low on fuel. I have an extra canister, but let's turn this up. So let's open her up. I'm still at my campsite. Like I said, making some ramen noodles. I'm going to be seasoning them right about now. So I'll set that. So hopefully I really don't have anywhere to set this up for you guys, so that you guys can get a vantage point on me eating. So I'll just, for the moment, for the time being, there's my dream. Well, this was lunch, or this is lunch. Still here, had to switch cameras. Waiting for that to cool down some. Meanwhile, I'll just enjoy the tea. I'll try to set this camera up at an angle. Hopefully, yeah, you're getting this. It's not bad. Oops, I forgot these things can collapse. Ramen with some spices from home. Miso soup. Awesome stuff. Hearty. I only wish I were in a place where wild onions grew, like when I was younger. They would go out into the woods. But this far north, they don't seem to anyway in this area. Good stuff. There's a rainstorm coming in today. I thought I felt a few drops, but obviously I didn't. Won't be coming in for another hour. I'll of course would have broken camp and be gone by then. My mission being accomplished. I think what I'll do is set the camera up to observe me taking down the shelter. Not to be egotistical about it. Rain. Mastering one's environment is important. Is the philosophy of mine for a long time. I just never had the articulation for it until now. Now I understand what it means. Breaking camp. Just taking another look at what I've done. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better. But hey, we're here to learn. Here to learn from each other, learn from nature, and learn from ourselves.